Hello there, fellow human sapiens. You might think that an invention as simple as a bicycle will have an uncomplicated past. But as it turns out, this highly popular invention has a history fraught of controversy and misinformation. While stories about who invented a bicycle often contradict one another, there's one thing that's certain. The very first bicycle were nothing like the ones you see cruising down the street today, or even the old one lying in the back of your shed. The first known instance of a wheeled, human-powered vehicle were created long before a bicycle became a practical or even useful form of transportation. The inventor of a bicycle remains a mystery as there are numerous people accusing each other of fraud without being able to verify their own claim for the invention of a bicycle, as no one had any proof. In 1418, an Italian engineer named Giovanni Fontana constructed a human-powered device consisting of 4 wheels and a loop of rope connected by gears to try to solve a problem of a lower class not having horses, which limited their transportation options. This concept, however, never became popular and only 2 of them were ever constructed, but the idea was born. In 1813, almost 400 years after Fontana built his wheeled contraption, a German inventor named Carl von Dries designed a 4-wheeled vehicle which was still too impractical, making it useless for the public. Then, in 1817, Dries redesigned it to only have 2 wheels. Carl von Dries patented his design in 1818, which makes him the first verifiable and official inventor of a bicycle. His design was the first commercially successful 2-wheeled steerable human-propelled vehicle. This invention was commonly called a velocipede and later nicknamed a running man for obvious reasons. The reason his invention really kicked off was due to the national crop failures in 1817, causing the majority of horses to starve and only the essential livestock to be fed. Suddenly, the velocipede or running man took off and became wildly popular throughout Western Europe and Northern America. At the time, the running man weighed 48 pounds, it had brass bushings for wheel bearings, iron-shod wheels, a rear brake made of wood, and a terribly balanced front wheel. With all the attention to them, numerous innovators and mechanical-minded men like Ben Chun, Dennis Johnson, and the Kitts brothers came along who rapidly helped to shape the bicycle as we know it today. The velocipede was successful and served its purpose, but it is still far away from ideal as people often crashed as it is hard to control, very tiresome, and unpractical for dressers. Next along came a bone shaker, which was finally pedal driven, which brought in new problems too, and it is extremely hard to control. The iconic penny farthing bike solved all the previous problems, but easily flipped forward, causing the rider to land face first on the road, resulting in them getting banned, as there's not only a risk to pedestrians but also to the cyclists themselves. 15 years after they were banned, the term bicycle was born for the first time. The basic concept of a safety bicycle, as they were called, is still used in modern bicycles as it perfected all the major problems bicycles had before. As human nature goes, people wanted to know who was quicker, thus sparking competitive cycling, causing drastic improvements as they were looking for an edge over their opponents as technological advancements were speeding up. In a mere 130 years, we went from basic retro bikes to highly advanced racing bikes. Modern racing bikes is about 35% more efficient than these retro Tour de France bikes. But if we take a look at the 1980 Tour de France times and compare them to modern day times, these guys who has $100,000 custom bikes followed by hours and hours in specialized wind tunnels and diets configured to a single calorie are only about 10% faster than these guys, who were amateurs with daytime jobs and had no knowledge of diet or healthy habits whatsoever. You might wonder how? Well, there's a popular saying in cycling: it's not about the bike, but you. And if you are going to take one thing away from this video, except for a memory of cool bicycles of course, it is that in life there will be times where you have to face obstacles or will be set at a disadvantage in your life. It's not about the circumstances in your life, but about you. There will be many factors affecting your life. It's not about them, it all depends on you and how badly you want it.